All right. So I will be doing this presentation half in French and half in English. So je vais faire la présentation à moitié en français et en anglais. It shouldn't be too long. I don't have that much new, but I really wanted to share with you guys a lot of stuff that I've been working hard in the last, I would say, 3 weeks. So I don't know, I have like some people who actually were really right on the button because I did put all my listing up at 1 o'clock and already people are starting to like, look at stuff. So I'm super excited for you. Donc, ça devrait pas être une super longue présentation. J'ai pas tant de nouveautés que ça, mais quand même, j'ai travaillé fort sur une super belle, le fun collection de Noël que j'ai listé à 1 heure, puis déjà, les gens commencent à montrer plein d'intérêt, fait que je suis super excitée de vous présenter ma collection de Noël, mais quand même, avant de commencer tout ça, je vais quand même vous montrer un peu de choses que j'avais déjà, des produits que vous connaissez, puis je vais garder le meilleur pour la fin parce que je suis comme ça. So, what I'm planning to do today is to show you a little bit of the die and true of Dolphina Collective. So if you've been with me for a while and you were there at the Fibre Love affair back in April, you know that I am a tattoo lover and I love very funky colors, like my background actually can attest to. But so I've been picking a lot of stuff that is either tattoo related or craft related, or a lot of stuff that is actually a little bit naughty and sweary and hedgy. So if that's your jam, well, you're in the right spot. So I wanted to start by showing you a collection that was just launched about a month ago, that it was under the magic, so magical and mystical theme, not really Halloween, because I think it's kind of not so much fun that, you buy a bag, you spend money for a bag, and then you have to put it away for a year until you can use it again. So I came up with the magical and mystical collection. So to start with, I have a custom colorway from my friend Timber Yarns called Magically Dolphina. So that gives you a better idea. I'm sorry, it's not a sock yet. Oops. So that's what this beauty looks like all knit up. So to go with this, we're already a month past my first launch for this collection, but I have these 3 fabulous designs that were actually going with this. So they're available in the large project bag like this, and most of them are also available in the box bag, which is a very well-loved bag of mine. And next, another dyed and true. So I had a fantasy when I was younger to be a derby girl. So I came up with a bag collection to reflect it. And you have the Timber Yarns sock set to go with. Donc, quand j'étais plus jeune, j'avais une obsession de devenir une derby girl, puis des super le fun patins à roulettes. Puis ben, j'ai développé cette collection-là. Donc, Skater Girl et les sacs qui sont assortis. Donc, ceux-là sont disponibles dans le box bag, le large project bag, et je les ai aussi dans mes fameux bucket bags, donc le gros et le petit. So just for size, so that's the small size here and the large size here. If you know me well, I'm a gin lover. So my good friend, Cynthia Frenette, who is a graphic designer from Victoria, BC, actually came up with a design just for me that says, when life and your lemon make gin and tonic. So this is the bag, and this is the sock set, gin and tonic, and it knits up like this, a very colorful, bright kit that's available on the website. Vous endormez pas encore? Hello, Annie. I'm seeing like people, like repeat people that come to every event that I do, which is great. Hello, Steph. Sandra m'a nettoyé de mes couleurs de Noël. So if you want Christmas sock set, hurry up. There's a very limited quantity of them, so run. All right. Like I said earlier, I really like the edgy side of things, and I came up with a knitting and crochet collection that are really for us in the Fibre community. So I'm going to start with the ones that are more intended for the knitters among us. So I have what I call the Pastel Collection, and they come in these lovelies. So I knit therefore I swear, and please don't fuck with my shit. And they are available in the large project bag and the small and in the box bag. I also have, this is one of the first Dolphina bag that was for knitters. So it says born to knit, knitting takes balls. So I know I only have one of those left in the navy blue, but I have a couple of the turquoise still available. And again, I always try to find like the fun assorted lining for the inside. So that's that. And then knit happen. Holy shit balls. I knit shit. And fucking made. And this is another of my very first bag. So it's called Show Me Some Skein. So you've got the mermaids, and you have a recall of kind of the handmade lining kind of tattoo on the inside. So for the fall, I'm carrying a few of the Timber Yarns classic staple colorways. So the first one I want to show you, well, there's actually two. So you have Harvest, which is this one. And one that's very similar is called Sunflower. So nice yellows and greens. And another classic and exclusive Dolphina. I'm sorry, these are my actual own socks, but I really want to show you what they look like all knit up. So they're starting to be a little bit felted because I wear them all the time, but this is the Dolphina colorway. We have, this is Royal City, a very popular colorway. I don't know where my knitted one is, but, and you also have Serendipity. All right. Is there any coffee lovers in here? Est-ce que j'ai des amateurs de café dans la salle? Donc, j'ai quelques sacs qui sont faits juste pour vous. Donc, pour les amateurs de café glacé, Steph, I got a bag called Coffee Cup Lineup, so you can see where the inspiration is. There is a white version. The white version is only available in the box bag, and you have it in pink. This one is one of my favorite. Where is my fucking coffee? And if you're a tattooed person and a coffee lover, you've got Brewed and Tattooed. So Death Before Decaf and Coffee Forever and Take Me Away. So all of these, this is all my good friend Cynthia Fernand. So you can see the aesthetic is kind of like keeping the same thing, the same theme. Allô, Marie-Hélène. Moi, je garde le monde en haleine. Je sais que Marie-Hélène est venue aussi juste pour voir mes sacs de Noël, puis là, je gosse. All right. I have a few more random colorways from Timber Yarns that are super cool. So I have maybe more of a masculine colorway. So this is called Storm, and this is Frosted Berries. So for Knit City last year, I actually got together with my good friend Christopher from Cabin Boy Knits, and we did a collaboration. Unfortunately, as you know, Knit City Montreal has been postponed to April 2022, but we decided to sell the bags anyways. And they've been really, really popular. So I had one called Moonlighting that is completely sold out, but these three are still available. And this is actually one of my favorite. If you know Cabin Boy Knits, Christopher, I think the lumberjack on this looks like him. And then you have Canadian things. So all staples from Canada, the Queen, maple syrup, poutine, the flag, a moose, a Zamboni. I mean, it's very Canadian. And this one is called Strong and Free. So pretty much like a landscape of what Canada is. So this is actually a local graphic designer, well, local to me. They are actually located in Cobourg, Ontario. So yeah. So far, so good. All right. I'm going through kind of fast because I want to give you time to like shop after. I put in the chat my two websites, so the website and the Etsy shop. You also have all my socials, so you can find Dolphina at Dolphina13, which is my personal profile. So if you want some jokes in the stories on a daily basis, that's where I actually goof, and it's pretty much like really about myself. And you also have Dolphina Collective. And then you can find me on Facebook at Dolphina Collective. And don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. I've been a little more, not inconsistent, but I used to do weekly episode. I got a little more busy, so I'm doing 1 or 2 episodes a month. So if you're not familiar with the Dolphina show, I actually interview somebody from the fiber industry on more a personal level. I'm a big fan of Christy Glass, and she was one of my inspiration, where Christy asked more questions about the community itself. I go more into like fun, rapid fire questions about life, about kids, about interests, stuff they love and stuff like that. So the link is in the chat. All right. So I don't want to forget my crochet friends. So I came up with a few fun bags. Well, these two, you've seen them before. So I crochet, therefore I swear, and I crochet so I don't kill people. And you also have the same version as the beau sac, Isabelle. Bonne fête encore. So I've got these ones, the Born to Crochet or Crocheting Takes Balls. So available in the pink and in the navy blue. And if you look the inside again, it's always different. So I never put pictures of the lining. It's always something coordinate. It's rarely plain. It's always matching the outside. And it always depends on what I have available. Because as you know, it's easy. The outside, most of my fabric comes from spoon flower. But I use like off a quilt shop fabric. So a lot of collection are only good for a year or two. And then after that, they're discontinued. So that's why sometimes you can get this bag. And maybe if you got this bag a few years ago, your lining will be different than it is now. So that's it for that. And if you're looking for an hybrid between the large project bag and the bucket bag, well, I have a solution for you. So this bag is called the extra large project bag. This is a beast. It's extremely roomy. So it fits between 8 and 12 skein of yarn, depending on what step of your project you're at. So they all have, it's hard to tell on this one because it's black. Let me grab a lighter lining. But all these bags have an inner pocket. So hide your phone, your notions, your accessories and stuff like that. So this one is called the extra large project bag. So you've got this one, a little bit more masculine one, a more plain one. So this is the moonlighting collection from Cabin Boy Knits. That's the last one I have. It will not come back. So that was intended for Knit City. And that's it. So that's it for these types of bags. So I showed you a few buckets. I have 2 more left. So this is called Rockabilly Love. Same idea. I'm obsessed with round bags. I've had a few round bags in the past. This is the best one. It's sturdy. The type of lining is actually foam, so it stands up. It's sturdy. And I actually put some Scotch Guard at the bottom of mine. So if you're in the car, you want to knit, put it between your legs so it doesn't actually stain the bottom. So that's a good solution. And then there's a lot of room. I know it's really dark because it's a dark red, but you have a better. So you have 2 pockets on the inside, 2 pockets on the outside. I have a Skater Girl one that I use as a purse. I love it. It's been to death because it's been thrown all over the place. So yeah. So these are the 2 aside from the Skater Girls that I have available at the moment on the website. And what you've been waiting for a while. Oh, box bags. I'm so bad. I'll be right back. No, I got some. Haha. Okay. I'll show one of my first Christmas collection. Ta-da! So this is a box bag. So just so you know, it is actually perfect for a pair of socks, a hat, a pair of mittens, and this is the size. And this is the large project bag. You can see, and this one says Merry fucking Christmas. So again, the entire Christmas collection this year is from my good friend, Cynthia Frenette. And then the next one, which is super fun, and it's not as sweary. So if you want to take it in public and you're a little more shy. So this is the Sweet But Twisted. And all my bags have embroidery, decorative stitches around the zippers. So that's the Sweet But Twisted. So it also comes in the large project bag. And then let's talk about the Christmas sock kits. So I picked 3 colors for Christmas this year. One of them is one of my favorite. There's only 2 kits and it's called Vintage Christmas. So they all come with a mini. So this is Vintage Christmas. And what's cool about this one is it's pretty much year round. That it doesn't look too Christmassy, which is what I love. The next one is a brand new color by Timber Yarns. It came out at the Christmas in July, and this is Gingerbread. And the last that I picked is a little bit out of the box. It's not the traditional Christmas colors, but it's so colorful and fun that I needed it. So this is Frosty. So the colors are a little bit blown out, but this is really like a neon pink. And it's a great one. I just received some illustration, like Christmas illustration. I made a post this morning for this event, and it's just Frosty the Snowman. And you have a bag that can go with it. And nothing but this glorious bag. So notice all the decorative stitches around the zippers. And it also comes in a small box bags. So I think if you're looking, like, we're early enough that if you're looking for something for a knitter in your life for a present, I think this is a great gift. Okay. I have 3 more Christmas bags. One that is more subtle for, like, you know, the more subtle people in your life. And this is Cozy Christmas. Unfortunately, I only have the large project bag available. So this is one. And let's finish with the last 2 Christmas bags. So the first one is Merry Christmas, Bitches. Available in the box and a large project bag.
There's some crisp if you want it, and there's some soup.
And last but not least, so from far, it looks pretty good. And if you look closer, surprise! I really like this one. So again, comes in the small box bags. So I think in this case, either the Vintage Christmas or the Gingerbread, great combos. So that's all I got for you guys today. So I hope you like it. I was super excited. I worked really, really hard. There's going to be, so keep in mind, it's free shipping on all your purchases on my website. Keep in mind that if you want to make sure that you receive your packages and your orders before Christmas, if you are in the United States, I highly suggest you to order before December 1st. If you are in Canada, like so far, Canada Post is extremely good. Like I ship stuff and it's there within 2 or 3 days, which is absolutely amazing. But we're still only in October. So just to make sure, like December 12th, December 15th for regular expedited service. For express post, if you want something faster, just message me because I don't have any listing for faster service, but it is a possibility for Canada. So I have a contest. I have a little question for you. J'ai une petite question pour gagner un prix. Donc, so I will ask a question in French and one in English to win the box bag, your Christmas box bag of your choice. So, okay. Tell me the name of one of Timber Yarn's Christmas colorway. That's bon. You guys are good. You guys are good. So my first winner is c'est mon ami Steph. Bravo, Steph. Yay. And then my other winner is Anne. Woo! All right, guys, if you can email me or DM me on Instagram your informations, I will make sure to package that and send that out to you. I want to remind you that I also have a collaboration with my good friend Amanda from Sweet Skein of Mine. So we did a collab for a custom bag, a custom colorway called Rudy with a couple of goodies. So that is actually available on Sweet Skein of Mine Etsy shop. Go to her Instagram, Sweet Skein of Mine on Instagram, and she has a link to her Etsy shop. So for $70, you get a mini, a 100-gram skein of custom yarn, and a custom Rudolph bag for $70. And at last I checked, there was only 8 left. So hurry up. And I hope you had a good time. And if you have any questions, I'm going to be here for a little bit. And I hope you guys have a great Halloween. For everybody who have kids, and hopefully the rain will hold up. Like it's been raining for the last 3 days, but it's not raining. It's cloudy, but it's not raining at the moment. So thank you so much for coming. Si j'ai des amis qui ont des questions, s'il vous plaît, vous pouvez vous démuter, puis si vous voulez jaser, je vais rester un petit peu, mais je voulais vous remercier d'être venu passer une petite demi-heure avec moi, puis je vais vous souhaiter un bel Halloween, plein de bonbons, puis j'espère qu'il ne pleuvra pas trop fort ce soir. Merci Sandra! Tu m'as lavé!
Sophie, somebody is asking about your treasure hunt word.
So the 3 colorways were gingerbread, Christmas, vintage Christmas, or in French, it's Noël d'antan, and Frosty.
Okay, Sophie,
Yes.
probably you didn't saw the Facebook group post. We're doing a treasure hunt.
Okay.
So you give people one keyword and they'll write it down in a sheet and they're going to send it to us to enter.
Perfect. So
So what's your word?
tattoo. I see Anne laughing. Funny, right? That's easy. Look at me. It's hard to tell I have a sweater on. So that's it. Dorian, that was meant to like the entire. For people who actually have a bad reception or something, or if my reception is bad, the keyword is in the chat.
Is somebody talking to you or?
No, but I think somebody is.
Okay, you know what? I will mute
on.
everybody else. So
On-
that...
On dirait que c'est chez toi, Sophie, ça se peut-tu? Il y a comme bien du bruit, non? OK. Non, parce que là, ça a arrêté.
Il n'y a personne chez nous.
OK.
Okay, thank you,
That's better.
Sophie. So your keyword is tattoo.
That's it.
Okay, thank you.